Okay, you're on Friday, 17th of July, late afternoon, and I've been sitting making a bit of netting, well, just one bit of paracord, tying bows of old cargo camo pants all along, so I can wrap it around, hide the yellow of the bar, to help protect and conceal the camera a bit better. Which now you can't really see all the orange of the stand. Here's the sunflower, and we'll go around the other side and see how they're doing. This one looks like it's starting to bend now, so and open up possibly. As well as hanging all down here, that's starting to latch onto gaps in the slabs. But yeah, the plant's starting to grow out the back here as well. Sunflower, well, yeah, opening up, as is that one. But yeah, still seeing no signs of anything good coming from the flowers. Pumpkin growth, signs of pumpkin. This pumpkin plant, we see buds coming in there where it's going to eventually guess flower. Sunflower there, well, what's going on? Well, the old pigeons have took the bowl over. Best sort that out. It's a very hot Friday. The sun is blazing. Yeah, so can you see there where the flower head is really bent to like 90-degree angle. And this one is well on the way. Yeah, I keep seeing this as I go out my path, but I don't come this way normally, I go the other way. But yeah, it's a bloody sunflower plant, isn't it? It's got quite a few flower heads on it, right on the corner of my wall. And just note, well, so, I'm sure, but yeah, I'm sure. Saturday the 18th of July. We've got 3 little birds up there. I don't know if they're goldfinches or what. What do the Merlin app say? Gone out their way. Yeah, just been watering. Got her on Zoom, so I've got to stop. Yeah, so just give her a bit of a watering. A little spray with washing up liquid mixed in the water. Yeah, that one's bending more. That one's really bending over now, as is the one that's well flowered, that's well hanging over now. Sinking in behind now. This one, because I moved it, it's now seeing more flowering come on this one. Get some more height. Don't know if that one's going to get any higher. I'm only seeing the one flower right at the top so far. I'm not seeing no other flowers lie down. The one I discovered outside at the front, growing up the old wall, well, it's got tons of flowers popping up on it. So, I don't know. because they like it better being in the ground instead of pots. Okay, Saturday the 18th of July, and yesterday I discovered I've got a sunflower growing on the corner of my wall, outside the wall, leading into the garages, and not just one head, but there is heads all the way down it where it's going to flower all the way, like the ones at Asda, where this one is, I'm guessing, come from my tray, because I germinated the seeds in the tray in the back garden you see in the early part of the diary, and the ones that all died. Well, originally when I seeded them, I came out the day after and found all the seeds had been pecked out, probably by a pigeon, and neatly all piled up in the centre of the trough, so I had to reseed them, like sow them all, which I did, and then I covered them with the wire net to prevent anyone else getting at them. But obviously when they piled them up, they took one away and planted it here, I reckon. It's quite a good specimen. That's what my plan was originally, to stick them here in the front garden to stop all the mass amount of weeds, or get on top of all the weeds, plant these in the ground to help suck up all the water when we get the rains, and prevent the weed more. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so I'm still needing to get the weed whacker out again, because it's all coming up again, even worse on this side. It's like really shooting up again. You think we ain't had no rain in weeks. You see how well the sunflower's doing, what I've discovered on the outer wall. Ain't been watering it, but the water what's been in the ground from previous rains we've had earlier in the year, it's been feeding it. So this estate was built on old grazing grounds, you know, like a, I don't know, like a massive meadow or something, apparently. But then, you know what I mean, this was built when about the time I was born, 74. Okay, we're on Monday the 20th of July. Nice day, evening. Sunflowers doing good. Pumpkin's doing really well. Great comeback on that one. And sunflowers breaking through. Can't quite get round to see how good that one's doing, but it's doing good. Yeah, this pumpkin's grown so far now. I'm struggling to get into this gap. Try and see there. I can see that one. And the first one ain't looking so good now. Hanging heavy. Yeah, all the pumpkin coming out of the pouch down onto my slug pit. Not good. So I've got to try and get all that slug pit moved over more. I don't know how I'm going to manage it all out. I'm going to have to have a major move around, which ain't going to be easy, but it needs to be done. Got the trail camera, I had it set up there, watching up into that corner, but just a little while ago moved it there for a little while, trying different angles. Yeah, the pumpkins, so many flowers going on it, and I ain't sure if there's a bit on there, on this longer part, where I could snip off or pull off to stop the growth, then it will concentrate more with all the flowers what it's produced to then actually start concentrating on producing the pumpkins instead of just flowering and dying. Nothing seemed to be producing, and I don't know why it is. These sunflowers have only gained the one head at the top, but there's, as you can see, there's none far and further down anywhere on any of them. Where the one I found at the front, on the front wall, you see on that, there's tons of them, all up and down. Very strange. Tuesday the 21st of May, July, fucking May, what am I on about? Yeah, just come off the ramp from the community centre, so noticing all the conkers on the tree. Conker time! Get your conkers out! Yeah, off uptown. Just created a bit of chaos, had a random bread roll left over, so brought that down, just threw that out. Just went totally mad for it. Not really enough to go around though. Crappy old day. It's been raining still. So that gardens, grasses and lawns and that all need a good watering. Looking scorched everywhere where they've been cut. Oh, more planes coming over. There's been loads today. These 4 little ducklings just come waddling off over the bridge to this side with the mother. Tiny little things. So tiny. Don't get too close to the edge. Plane's still coming over. Hey there to your mummy. Come mummy. They're wandering off. There's a plane up there. Yeah, no parking wankers today. Nice. A few noisy wankers, mainly the planes, a few noisy motor cars, but other than that, a nice sleepy psalm. Everyone just buzzing around, quietly doing their thing. Trying to catch a bird whistle. There you go. There's that one over there. There's something to my right. Giving a little chirp. I see a pigeon. There's loads of little birds in this tree. Look, I can see them. I don't know if this camera will really pick up on them. There's little robins or something. There's a lot of robins around this way. It's a lovely little call there. We've got 2 up here. We've got. Yeah, I know one of my neighbours got the Merlin happening. picked up about 12 different species of birds calling around when he was walking his dog around this way, he's telling me. Yeah, a little sunflower update. Starting to see yellow in the very top head now. Me and my neighbour out here yesterday, we counted, what did he count, 12, 13 flower heads. Hopefully no one will come along and rip it out. It's a lovely, lovely specimen. Now I've got my dad out this morning because my neighbour showed me around the back of in the garages where I never go because I ain't got a car no more and I never parked it in there before. But when I first moved here I used to go back there because there was a broken gutter and it was causing dampness through back in my main living room bedroom wall. But I ain't been out there for a long while and it turns out there was a big old tree like I get growing in my back garden, growing out the back there, and it was nearly reaching the gutter and my dad went and snapped it out this morning. And that's in my recycle bin now. Bloody good thing, eh? That's like twice as tall as this. Which is good, doing good, considering we ain't had no rain for, I think, over a month. I think we might be getting a bit Sunday, I think, by the weather forecast. But really, what, Tuesday now? Another plane coming over, or been over. It's one of those kind of days. Quite quiet, not too busy. It's all overcast. And planes flying over all day. Well, to my surprise, one on the right has come out before the one on the left. It's still not showing it. I don't know, it's showing signs of yellow in the centre. That one, that is right, yeah, that's really come out, isn't it? And the original first one, what came out, the yellow ain't looking so good anymore. Got my shears, I'm gonna try and prune some of these dead looking leaves away. See what makes some space. I'm thinking I need to stick this in the front garden really badly, get straight into the ground, lift the slab, get it in the soil, and I might even get this taken round the front, maybe do the same. Got a bit more space out there, and Wednesday the 22nd of July, not May, July. Listening to the bird chatters. Can't see them, but I can hear them. Lovely little chirps. There you go, need any drives and patios done? Stortford's, roughly about 6 miles off Salm. www.stortforddrivesandpatios.co.uk. Yeah, guys, hard graft and having a good old feast outside here at my favourite good luck takeaway after a hard day's graft. Looking good. Wednesday, and sunflowers looking quite good. little bit back. Shooting fairly now, and it's doing okay.
There was...
Oh, Hercules! That's a nice surprise. Off to get my prescriptions, cutting through the off Paddock Street into Brewhouse Lane at the end of it, the play area, and yeah, someone's finally chopping them old butterfly bushes away what I've overgrown off the path there. And a good old go at, still a lot to chop away here, but it's a start, and it regain the pathway, make it a nice play area for any kids what live around here to play in. Alright, blackberries as well. Ooh. That could do a bit of chopping away, look, you get another house there. Get rid of the garages, get 3 or 4 houses. Yeah, look, tons and tons and tons of blackberries. The old birds get well fed. Yeah, loads up there, all round. Yeah, Slumber House Lane. Just noticing tons more of the old blackberries. This is what used to be the entrance into what was garages and is all now housing. Yeah, tons of fruit in there. Lovely blackberry pie. Right, time for a Cerberus. Getting a cluck and scrumptious, but with the spicy burger like they put in the Frago spicy one. But I'm having it with the coleslaw and stuff as if. Yeah, trying the new beverage. They got new sodas, pineapple flavour, natural flavours. Yeah, quite nice. Having that now because it's so blooming hot. Lovely hot day. Sun is now shining. Imagine people are piling up in the beer garden Thursday. But it's hot in that kitchen. Wednesday the 23rd of July. Look at that now. Looking good. Imagine it start going like the other one with the stuff, pollen stuff in the centre. Seeing the other coming out of that one now on the left. There's one hidden behind the original first one. Still a long way to go to flower. Same as this one, and the leaves are looking really like the ones in Asda, really, in the small pots. Got a lot taller, but all the leaves look like they're just wilting in the heat. It's been fairly sunny today, and fairly warm in that sun. Pumpkin looking good, that's starting to grow. That's got to get round the front, and that has got to get in the front. More trimming to do there. I think I might try pruning the lower leaves off the sunflower. See if that helps make any difference with growth. Because it is very bushed up, and 2 main ones are really bushed. And a lot of the leaves slow down have been eaten as well, so cutting them away will help with the growth on it. It should be. Okay, we're on Friday the 24th of July, and I've just given it a jug of water and had a little bit of a prune around. Removed all that. Got to get to the other one, that's a bit, work my way around. I've got a big pot to get from out the back there as well to put out. I've got a sheet to put that on, clean the weeds out of it, fertilise the soil, because I might put that sunflower plant over there in the bucket, in a bigger bucket. Yeah, snap the end off that long, where it's growing out so long. I was just tried lifting it. I was going to slide that clothes horse under, try and lift it off the ground more, but trying to do anything on my own, not easy, and I end up snapping a bit off the end, so that might actually stop it growing anymore out that way anyway, because I think it's going out that way as well towards the wall, as well as it going out the back of the pot. That sunflower's looking really good now. We'll get round to the other side of that in a sec. That one not looking so great on the outside, is it? But the one at the back, that's out now. So yeah, you can see in there a lot better now as well, where I've pruned them ones, so as soon as I get a feel off the bottom there, and just the pumpkin ones at the back looking really horrible, so if I get them off as well, I think I've seen a pumpkin possibly starting to form as well. But yeah, we've got the sunflower out there now, you know, it's all nice and yellow around there. There's that one. Looking well good. And this pumpkin plant, yeah, I've got to get it out the front into the ground out there where there's a lot of space for it to spread out. Because just the one in there is enough really. Get two in there and it's going to be, I can't move. And I want to be able to move. Yeah. Like I say, that one's taking us time to flower. And it ain't shot up like all the others in the bigger pot, so that's why I'm going to go for a bigger bucket or get it out front in the ground. I've got to mix up some fertiliser, some extra soil to put it in the ground with. So imagine when I lift a slab there'll be a load of sand first before it hits the soil. So just a quick look at the sunflower, come out there and check. And how nice is that looking? See already the pollen coming around it or whatever in the centre on my first sunflower. You see my second and third on the big part, they're all like black in the centre of the second and third, where the first one's like this. No signs of yellow on any of the other flowers yet. Great. Yeah, there's so many of the lawns, gardens and that. Yeah, the grass is just so scorched. The sun's setting. So there's some green in there. Some places are way worse. Totally dried out. I don't know. Well, there's a little bit of rain, sprinkle rain, possible early hours Sunday morning, possibly. Maybe a little bit thereafter, but nothing promising. Looking like another week ahead, scorching weather. So I managed to get round to the back a bit. Still quite thick further up, but lower down now. All the dead leaves there, all the bad looking leaves took away by the others. I've moved back from the barbecue to there. It's going to be hot tomorrow, so try and keep it out the sun so much. Maybe it'll climb a bit higher looking for it then. Yeah, needs a good tidy up. Still a lot of pruning to do on the pumpkin leaves. That's looking good. Need to get that out to the front. That and that. Okay, we're on our Sunday afternoon of the 26th of July. And yeah, we got rain this morning. So that was dry the day before yesterday. I didn't come out yesterday at all. But yeah, about 9 o'clock this morning, rain. That's quite a little bit in there. Got the first flower come through on the pumpkin plant in the trough. Tons of flowers shooting out of that in different places. And they're starting to branch out of the trough as well for Eddie. That weren't looking so good. Broke the end off there accidentally while trying to lift. The sunflowers are all out in the pot now, apart from the one. That one looks like it's really big now. As is that. Yeah, I've just noticing there's a big old bee on there at the minute. On that one. And trying to get look at that one. It's really huge now. The old sun's coming over from the right hand side. I can't see the screen too well. Hopefully I'm in the shot. The LP's still on there. Looking so good. I'm not sure, I thought I found one pumpkin growing somewhere, but I'm not seeing it now. This is a beast at work there. Notice, like I say, this is really black centre compared to the very first sunflower plant. And it's like creating a darker pollen across the board, spreading to the centre as before. Well, but unlike the ones growing wild, untended, they're growing loads of flower heads. You can't work out why these ain't. So I've got this nice little mat from AliExpress for about £1.60 or something like that. 100cm by 100cm clips up on the corners. So I've ripped the soil out of one of these bags I had there, or potato ground I was doing, and thrown in some fertiliser. And I've just got to decide on a pot. I don't know, I want bigger than that really, and deeper if I want to put the sunflower in it, nice and deep, but definitely got to be done. I don't know about ripping up a slab out the front yet. Plus the yard bag I bought from AliExpress. Nice big bag, but just noticed I just gained a split in it where I was cleaning up some of the bramble I'd cut and left down the side there. Put some in there, and I noticed I've ripped a nice slice down the side, so it ain't very thick material. And it ain't like bramble, I don't like it. Always sticks through the gloves I wear. End up stabbing, so yeah, that's messed that bag up pretty much. It's a windy Sunday. I'll just go up. Let's see. Is it like getting on the 6? Yeah, the old wind's giving that a bit battering. Giving me a battering. Yeah, one head out. More to come. Okay, so I've been messing around for a while and sorted out a new pot. Out of that little bucket. That was really hard getting out of that milk bucket. If I'd have put it in a plastic pot, I could have cracked the pot open, got it out a lot easier. But managed to do it without breaking. A little bit more water over there. Just give that a good soaking. Might need to top a bit more soil around there, but got to sort more out of that bag. Yeah, wind is blowing. I'm going indoors. That's it for Sunday.